Hello, hi, good evening. Hello, can you hear me? Hello, can you hear me? Okay. Okay, I think in last class we discussed about document types. I think there we created some document types also, right? So these are the document types which we are going to do the configuration. And in last class, I think we created purchase requisition, document types of purchase requisition. Then this one we created, right? The number ranges we created for purchase requisition and screen layout for purchase requisition. Okay, next we'll move to document types for RFQ or request for quotation. Okay, for that RFQ we are going to create the document types and number ranges and screen layout rules. Okay. I'll go into system, go to IMG, then go to materials management, then RFQ or quotation, go with RFQ or quotation, and there click on define. Document types. T code is OMEA. Click on that. While posting RFQ, there is a standard document type called AN, right? AN is there. For that document types, there will be number range is linked with, like number range intervals, number range internals and number range external. 60 is the number ranges, right? And for that, there is a field selection key. ANA is there. Field selection means screen layout. If you double click on, select AN and double click on allowed item category. So these are the item category, means we are going to work with standard RFQ, subcontracting, third party and services. We'll discuss one by one item category later, but right now these are the item category which RFQ will allow. Okay, no changes here, come back. And now I want to create my own document types. For that I will select AN and I will click on copy, and here I am going to change the type as R-AN. I will give document type as R-AN and RFQ for my company code RPL. As of now I have not created any number ranges and field selection. I let it be 60 and ANA as it is. Later I will create and I will assign here. Enter. Once you hit enter, you will get a small screen like this. There I need to click on copy all. What are the contents we are having in standard document type that will be get copied to R-AN. Click on copy all. So we are getting error like this, enter valid document types. Okay, just if you are getting error like this, just press escape button, and then we will get the information. The number dependent entries copied, 273 entries has been copied. Enter and save this. Fine, document types has been created. Now what I'll do, I'll come back to main screen and I'll go with define number ranges. Define number ranges. E code is OMY6. OMY6 path save. And here click on change intervals. Then click on insert. And I'll give the serial number as R5. Maybe it will accept. Yes, it's accepting. One minute. R5, this is my number is. I need to give the ranges here. Let me check which are all numbers I can get here. Like I will check with this number. Whenever I used to post the RFQ, then that should be start with this number ranges until this number I am giving. Save. Now come back to main screen and go to define screen layout at document level. T code is OME8. And here, as we are having a standard field selection key ANA. Select ANA, then click on copy and R-ANA I'll give, R.ANA, and company code is request for quotations of my company code RPL. Enter and save this. Okay. Now, if you want to see the fields which comes under that particular fields selection key, double click on RNA R.ANA, double click on basic data. Here we can see the fields. Like in basic data, we are having so many fields like plant, storage, location. All fields are in optional entry. All fields are in optional entry. If you want, you can change the settings, or else let it be in optional entry. Next entry, here in terms of payments or terms of delivery and payment, we are having so many fields like this, like terms of payments, Incoterms, currency. As we discussed what is terms of payment, what is Incoterms is. All the fields are in optional entry, right? There is no changes. As I told you, if you want, you can change the settings, otherwise let it be same. Then click on next entry there, reference data. This collective RFQ number is required entry, other than that all are in optional entry, right? Next entry, administrative data header, like item intervals, language, deadline, submission for quotation, all are in, these three are in required entry, and other than that all are in option entry. Then next entry, quantity and price, target quantity, unit of measure, these two fields are in required entry and remaining are in option entry. Okay, so you can check here, or if you want to do any changes here, you can come here and can change the field selection or field statuses. Right. Now I'll come back to main screen and again I'll go to define document types. I'll go with define document types. Now I created my document types and number ranges and as well as field selection, screen layout, right? For that I need to assign to this document types, right? So here I'll go with R.AN and number ranges R5 I created and r dot ANA, r dot ANA. Enter. So now this is some document type, my document type. This is a number ranges, and this is my screen layout. Save this. Now, if you want to check this whether it is working or not, I need to come to easy access. This is the configurations part. Consultant used to maintain all these configurations in the real time. Now I need to check this whether it is working or not. I need to come to easy access. Okay, there I'll go with logistics. Under that, materials management, then go to purchasing, purchase requisition, sorry, not purchase, RFQ or quotation, request for quotation, ME41 create. Here, if you observe, RFQ type is AN, right? But we are having our own RFQ document types. So I'll search RFQ document type. See, r dot AN is there. I'll select that. Maintenance language English, RFQ date, today's date, and I need to mention the deadline date. That is, within that date, vendor need to submit the quotation. And RFQ, let it be blank. System will take the RFQ number automatically. Then for which purchase organization you want to maintain in the purchase RFQ. RP PO is my purchase organization, and I not created any purchasing group, so I will select the standard one. If everything is okay, means quotation is okay, then how, in what date you are expecting the delivery. Say I want to get the delivery from on 12th of March 2022. Plant RPP1, storage location RM, raw material, material group RPLMG. Okay, press enter. Till ask for collective number. Here I'll give RP03 is a collective number. If you want, you can input the validity start and end date, but here I'm not going to input anything here. Press enter, and I'll going to input the material. Here we are having two materials. I'll select raw material. How much quantity you are expecting? 100 quantity. And click on vendor address button or press F7. And here input the vendor number, press F4, and you will get the vendors here. In our company code, we created 2-3 vendors. Yes, many vendors are there. I am going to select this one. Just input the number, press enter. The system will automatically pick the addresses and click on save. So this is my number 3310 0000. All right. This is RFQ document type, number ranges, and screen layout. Okay, next we'll move to contract. In contract, we are having two types of contract, like quantity contract and value contract. We can enter into contract in two different types, like quantity contract and value contract. I'll go with the system and I'll go with contract. Okay, define document types for contract. Path IMG, materials management, purchasing, contract, and there click on define document types. T code is OMEF. And here, as I told you, we are having two types of contract. One is MK and second one is WK. Right. Here I am going to select first MK, click on copy and change to our .mk, and I am going to change the description quantity contract RPL. Enter, click on copy all. Around 405 entries has been copied to our r.nk. Like that, I will select WK, value contract, copy, or dot WK, RPL, value contract for RPL. Enter, again click on copy all. This much of entry has been copied to r.wk and save. Come back to main screen and go with define number ranges. Click on that. T code is OMH6. Click on change intervals, insert R6, and I will give 33110000, 3311000099. Save this. Now go to define screen layout at document level. T code is OMFA, and here, as I told you, we are having two field selection here again. Select MKK, copy, and change to r.mkk, and quantity contract for company code RPL. Enter, and select WKK, copy, r.wkk, and value contract for company code RPL. Enter, save. Fine. Now I will come back to main screen again, and I will go with define document types. Now I am going to assign all this together. Okay. I will select my document types. This is my document type, and for that I maintain the number ranges. R5 is the number ranges. I will assign one number ranges to two document types. Fine. Then field selection key r.mkk and r.wkk. And r.wkk. Enter. Okay, now this configurations I will check in the front end, means I need to come to end user level. Come to end user level, go to logistics, materials management, purchasing, purchase order, then outline agreement, contract, ME31K, create. Here I need to select the vendor. Company code is RPL. I'll select any one of this vendor. So I'll go with this vendor. And what type of agreement you want to select, like quantity contract or value contract. I'll go with first quantity contract r.mk. I'll enter the agreement or contract with today's date, and these are the organization data like RPPO, purchasing group, plant RPP1, storage location. Then item category and account assignment category, I will not going to input anything here. Item category means if I am going to leave blank, what will happen? This is for standard, and account assignment category is also standard. Okay. Then plant RPP1, storage location RM, and RPLMG is my material group. Okay. Enter. Okay, here I am getting one error. Maintain tolerance limit for tolerance key SE. If you double click on that, we will get the detail of this error. Then to solve this error, you need to click on set tolerance limit button, or here itself we are having the solution. Here itself we are having the solution. Okay, so it will come to this level, and here click on set tolerance limit for price variances. Click on set tolerance limit for price variances. SE stands for tolerance key. SE stands for maximum discount deduction. Okay. So what I need to do here, I need to select SE from any standard company code like 0001 and click on copy. Okay, here just input the company code. Company code is RPL, and if you want to maintain any percentage for discount, you can maintain here. So upper limit is 10% they maintain, but here lower limit is not maintained. Any changes in discount, we need to maintain the tolerance key. Right? We discussed about tolerance key in our previous classes. Tolerance key, why it is required? Any changes or any differences is there, then I need to maintain the tolerance key. Enter and save this. Now come back to this level, this ME31K. Okay, press enter. It will not accept because sometimes what will happen, what are the configurations we maintain in the back end, that will not get updated here. So what I need to do, I need to come out from this contract and re-enter into that. Again I input all this detail again. Press enter. Now it is accepting. When you are entering into the contract, you need to maintain the validity period, validity start and validity end period. 31/8/2022. Now I am going to enter the contract with this vendor. Okay, till 31st August. Enter. Okay, in which material? So I will take with this material, raw material. How much quantity you are expecting? Net price of that. I am entering into contract for 100 quantity. This is the price of that material. Right. Now click on save. See the number ranges. Now I can maintain another type of contract like value contract. I will go with value contract with a different vendor. So I am selecting this vendor and R.WK. This is our date, and these are all the basic information or organization information. Right. Enter. Again validate period, start period, end period. Then target value. Say I will give 1 lakh as target value. Enter. Again I need to maintain the material here. then quantity of that material, price of that material, and see. I can maintain the contract like this. Either I can enter into value contract or into quantity contract. Okay. So, this is all about contract. Next we will discuss this scheduling agreement. Scheduling agreement. First we will create the document types and number ranges and screen layout rules. Then we will discuss the procedure of or process of scheduling agreement. So, it is having some different process. We will discuss that one. Okay, I will come to IMG level again. I will go with scheduling agreement, IMG, materials management, purchasing, scheduling agreement, and there click on define document types. T code is OMED. And here the standard scheduling agreement type is LP. Select LP and click on copy, and document type or .lp, and scheduling agreement for company code RPL. Enter, click on copy all. Around 302 entries has been copied to our .lp. Enter and save this. Now I'll come back to main screen and I'll click on define number ranges. T code is OMH6. I click on change intervals, insert, and here I'll give R7 and 33120000. Enter and save. Fine. Number ranges has been created. Now I'll come back to main screen again and I'll go with define screen layouted document level. T code is OMF7. Okay, here LPL is my standard screen layout. Select that and click on copy, and I'll give the text as or field selection key as R.LPL. Scheduling agreement for company code RPL. Enter, save. Okay, now I'll come back to number ranges. I'm going to assign document types with this screen layout and number ranges. Okay, I'll go with define number document types. Click on position or .lp is my document types. For that I'll assign number ranges R7, then all.lpl is my field selection key, and I'm going to save this. Okay. Now I come to easy access and will work with scheduling agreement. First of all, what is the difference between contract and scheduling agreement? What is the difference between contract and scheduling agreement? Contract, say assume that we require around 5,000 quantity of raw material for 6 months of time, or within 6 months of time. Within 6 months of time. So assume that we require 5,000 quantity with 6 months of time. So what we do? We are going to enter into a contract. Enter into a contract with a vendor. So vendor in contract, what will happen? Vendor, if you enter the contract with vendor, what will happen? Vendor can deliver the material according to his availability of material. Here it is telling that during or within 6 months of time he need to deliver 5,000 quantity of that material. Right, this is a contract. Contract means whenever the material is available with vendor, he can deliver. He can deliver 5,000 quantity at a time, or 5,000 quantity he can divide into 4 or 5 consignment, he can deliver like that also. There is no restriction. But in scheduling agreement, we can schedule the material quantity and time according to our requirement. So as per our requirement, we can schedule the materials quantity and material time. You can time and date. We can, instead of time, you can mention date. Time, time, date, quantity and date. We can mention here. There is a difference between agreement and contract. Contract, he can deliver, the vendor can deliver the material according to their requirement or their availability of material. And whereas in scheduling agreement, we can schedule the material quantity and date. Means how much quantity when we require, that can be maintained in scheduling agreement. So that is the difference between contract and scheduling agreement. Scheduling agreement, it is not a normal process. As I told you, we can schedule the material quantity and date. So the process will be like this. First, we need to create the purchase requisition. Second one, with the reference of purchase requisition, we will create scheduling agreement. Then once we created the scheduling agreement, that agreement we need to send to vendor, because whether he is able to deliver that much of quantity within that time, that is okay for him or not, that we need to send vendor, right? Print or transmit agreement to vendor. Then once he okay with that agreement, then we are going to schedule the delivery schedule the material of the material. Then again this schedule I need to send to vendor. Print or transmit delivery schedule to vendor. Then once we okay with that agreement, then goods received. So after that, after that, goods receipt. So after agreement is okay, then vendor is going to deliver the goods to us. Just we need to receive the material, goods receipt or GR. There is no question of purchase order here. There is no question of purchase order. The purchase requisition, with the reference of purchase requisition, we are going to post the agreement, and after that agreement I need to send to my vendor. When he is okay with that much of quantity, then we are going to schedule that delivery, and that also I need to send to my vendor. Then goods receipt. Here we are not going to post any purchase order. When we are entering into contract, there is no PO required. There is no PO required. And usually, while posting GR or while creating GR, what we do, we are going to take the reference of purchase order. Usually, we are going to receive the goods against purchase order, but here goods receipt will be on the basis of scheduling agreement. I'll show that one. Okay, first I'll create the purchase requisition. For that I'll go with easy access, logistics, materials management, purchasing, purchase requisition, ME51 and create. Click on that, and here we are having our own document tab. ROS plus we created this one, or .nb maybe. I think I not created maybe. R dash R dash MB, and here I'll take material. This is my material, and quantity I take 5,000 each. Delivery date I'll mention 15th of August, sorry 15th of March 2022. RPL MGs are material group, RPL1 storage location RM. Enter. Purchasing group 000 storage location RM. Validation area not maintained. Storage location RS1, no, it's not my location. Okay, I'll check with this storage location. I'll come to enterprise structure and I'll check with storage location. Okay, this much of location I'm having, why it is not showing? Okay, let me check with personal settings. Material. Valuation area is not defined. Okay, valuation area means plant is not assigned. It's telling. Let me check with enterprise structure once again. Okay, I'll go with assignment, materials management. Okay, go with assign purchasing to plant. Purchasing organization RPPO. Is there no? What I'll do, I'll delete this, save this. Inventory, purchase on PO, P1, P2. Save this. Okay, let me try now. I'll come out from ME51N and create again, and document type or.nb. This is my document type. I'll go with material. This material I'll select RP quantity, say 5000 quantity, delivery date 15/3/2022, material group RPLMG, plant RPP1, storage location RM. Okay, now it is accepted. Fine. Okay, this is the material, this is much quantity I require. Click on check and save. Okay, now with the reference of PR, what I'll do, I'm going to post the scheduling agreement. First, for that I'll come to logistics, materials management, purchasing outline agreement, scheduling agreement, ME31L, create ME31L vendor name. Okay, here what I'll do, vendor, I'll select the vendor here from the list. RPL is my company code, and I'm having agreement with this vendor. I'm going to select document type as LP. Okay, then other thing, let it be same, like purchase organization RPPO, group 000, plant RPP1, storage location RM, and RPLMG. Then click on reference to PR, and this is a purchase requisition number. It will pick automatically. Press enter. Again I need to enter the validity start and end period. Okay, here I'll give 31st of August 2022. Press enter, and these are the data which is picked from purchase requisition, because we are creating contract, or sorry, scheduling agreement on the basis of PR, right? So these are the data is picked from PR. Now I need to select this line item and click on adopt plus detail button, and here I need to input the price of that particular material. Here I'll give net price as 1,000 and save this. Control indicator, controlling. Okay, here getting one more error, like control indicators for controlling area RPL is does not exist. While creating controlling area in our infrastructure level, we created controlling area. There we need to assign the controlling indicator. I'll show that one, and I'll go with IMG first. And in infrastructure, I'm not going to do anything here. I'll come to controlling, then general controlling, organization, then go to maintain controlling area. T code is OKKP, and here double click on maintain controlling area and click on position. Controlling area is my RPL. Select RPL and double click on activate components or control indicators. Here you need to come and I need to activate the control indicators, which are all control indicators we are having. We'll see that one. Double click on that. See here, it is there, no? It is showing. Cost center is active. Okay, make it cost center active. For our practice purpose or education purpose or for our training, we require cost center. For configurations, we require cost center. For that, I am going to activate this and save this. Already saved, right? There is no changes. I'll do some changes and let me see whether it is accepting or not. Okay, I'll come back to this one contract, scheduling agreement, sorry, enter. RPL does not exist, control indicate. What I'll come out from this agreement, re-enter into vendor agreement. Vendor will select and click on purchase requisition, enter adopt as detail, 1000 rupees is the, and see. Let me check whether it is, yes, it is saving. Okay, agreement has been, scheduling agreement has been created. Now this contents I need to send to my vendor, right? As I told you, I need to send to my vendor. For that I will come to easy access, logistics, materials management, purchasing, outline agreement, scheduling agreement, message, ME9L, print or transmit. So this is a document, means scheduling agreement number. Then here I need to input the vendor. Okay, I'll select this vendor. Okay, purchase organization RPPO, purchasing group 000, and here application EV. EV stands for purchase outline agreement. Okay, click on execute. See here we will get output like this, and here select this checkbox. Select this checkbox and click on output message. Output message. Once you click on that, you will get the tick mark here, right? Tick mark has been created. Now if you want to see the document, then select again this checkbox and click on display message. So we will get the output like this. So this much of quantity, this is a material, this much of quantity, this is the price of that material. Total how much is 50 lakh of worth of goods we require during or this period. Okay, once this agreement is signed by vendor or he is ready to deliver the goods within 6 months of time, now I can schedule the delivery. Okay, here we are having the delivery schedule here, ME38. ME38, there we can go and we can schedule the delivery. So this is a agreement number, enter, and double click on this line item, and here I can mention the date. See, this is day format I'll take, then delivery should be in day, and delivery date I'll give today's date, and I'll give 2000 quantity, and again second delivery I'm expecting 31st May 2022 and 2000 quantity. Then last delivery will be 31st of August 2022 and 1000 quantity. Like this we can maintain the agreement. Enter. Okay, now this schedule I'll send to vendor. So this is a T code ME9E, print and transmit. This is a agreement or document number, vendor. RPL, and execute here. Select this box and click on output message. Then the tick mark will be created. Select this and click on display message. We'll get the document like this. There we can see the agreement. Right. Now I'll go with goods receipt and I can receive the material, 2000 material as we scheduled. Right. I'll go with inventory management in easy access, logistics, materials management, inventory management, goods movement, goods receipt for purchase order, Migo_GR GR for purchase order. So this is a goods receipt, and here I need to mention the agreement number. Schedule line agreement. Or else we can go with that. What I do, I'm go with ME33L. I'll go with ME33L. This is the agreement number. I'll take that one. I'll copy and I'll come to Migo. Enter. See, 2000 quantity I can receive here. The second will be on 31st May, right? Second consignment will be, or second receipt will be on 31st, and last one will be on August, right? So select item, okay. See, we ordered for 5000 quantity, now still, or now we are receiving 2000 quantities. Select item, okay. Click on check and post. Document has been posted. So this is agreement process, scheduling agreement process. Fine, we'll stop here today. We'll continue the class tomorrow. Or not tomorrow, tomorrow is holiday. So we'll continue Wednesday. Okay, then bye. Good night.